Hello everybody, this is Tip Top Gaming here today with another Magic the Marveling video. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically this giant project where I make a bunch of custom Magic cards for each movie in the MCU. So far, it has been a blast. And the last one I did was Iron Man 3, and in that I said I was making a supplemental product that was just the Iron Legion, and I've done that. The thing is, the Iron Legion consists of approximately 34 suits, and that's a lot of art to find, especially for some suits that either got fractions of seconds on screen or didn't get seen on screen at all. So these ones don't have art in them. It's very hard to find, and I don't want some cards to have art, some don't, so they just all don't have art. On top of that, this video, I'm going to talk about the Iron Legion. I'm going to talk about just basically the basic themes around it, but because a lot of the cards are similar, because basically I had to design Iron Man 34 times, they are all very similar. Now, they do obviously have different styles. Like, you'll notice in a lot of the card notes, because instead of having the cards pop up, I'm having you actually look into the software I'm using. If you notice, it's had easier getting in and out. Like, I wrote down what was special about a lot of them. Had better weapons, and better chest piece. So a lot of them do have flavor from their actual suit. I mean, all of them do. They're all designed around their actual suit. So if it's it was really good at being stealthy, then it's really good at being stealthy. But there's a couple things you must know before we jump into this. First off, the hero colors are red, blue, and white. However, some suits, where it made sense for them to be kind of black, they were blue and black, so you could play them in either color. On top of that, these are all suit types, which there are cards in the main set that care about. And then the last thing I want to mention is something new, is some of the suits represent Iron Man without Iron Man in them. So some suits can be functioning on their own, and to add some variety, some suits count as equipment that you can attach onto things. And a lot of the time, the suits that were picked to do this were specifically in their notes said, hey, they were easier to use, easier to get in and out of. So a lot of the Iron Man suits, if they don't have a power and toughness right here, that means that they're an equipment. And so then they often just give buffs to the equipped creature and give them Iron Man-like powers. So yeah, that's something new that I think works well. Actually, I think the Mark 42 also did something similar. But yeah, so I'm going to go over just a couple of them. Why don't we just actually go over some random ones? So if we just were to generate a random pack, or a random, I don't know why that only generated, because I only have rare. So Iron Man Mark, that is 41. It has the same cost as Nimbizit, so blue, 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 red, 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 and it's equipment suit, and it costs 3 to equip, and it says it gets +3/+2 and has flying. So all of them, I believe, give flying. And then it says equipped creature has tap, unattach Iron Man Mark 41 from this creature. Equip creature does 5 damage to target planeswalker or creature. So essentially, you can pay 3 mana repeatedly to just keep blasting things for 5 damage. So that's pretty intense. Yeah. Also, I think I can increase the amount of rares, so I'm gonna generate 4 of them. Okay, then the Mark 9. This one's a lot simpler. It just says equipped creature gets +3/+1. It has flying, and pay 1, tap, unattach it, or attach it to target creature, which you'll actually see this ability was also in the main set. It's supposed to represent how you were able to the suits were able to be easily attached to people, and I want you to be able to do that at instant speed, so you'll notice it had easier getting in and out. That was the whole feature of that suit. And then if we were to go to this one, Iron Man Mark 24. This one, the suit earned its codename Tank for being able to withstand heavy damage in combat. So it's a 5/8, but you can also tap it to prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature, which can be itself, or it could be some 7/1, which I don't know if there is a 7/1 in this, but that's kind of the point. Another beefy one is the Iron Man Mark 8. It had better weapons. I just decided to make it beefy. It has flying, and it says discard a card. It gains hexproof, so it's supposed to be kind of evasive. There's Iron Man Mark, that would be, 19. And so it's flying, trample, double strike, haste, which is very crazy, and it flies at speed equal to Air Force Jet. However, at the beginning of your end step, you sacrifice it, so you only really get 1 turn with it, and this is supposed to represent how in the suit creates a sonic boom, and then it falls apart, so this makes a lot of sense. And then we have, if we were to go to, the newest suit, this is Defender, and then this is because Eiger armor was much more powerful in terms of brute strength, as well as being extremely durable. However, it was designed for specifically heavy lifting and not combat, so he doesn't really rush into combat, but he can, like, sustain a lot. And then he can also make target creature get +5 defense until end of turn. If the target creature is an artifact, it also gains indestructible. So if he's targeting another suit with this, it basically makes him indestructible, which is very cool. And then there's just all sorts of really cool stuff in here. That's pretty much all I'm going to talk about individually. There'll be a link in the description to a page where you can look at every single Iron Man suit from the Iron Legion. However, I do want to mention a couple things about the overall project. First off, we are moving into Phase 2. Iron Man 3 was my first Phase 2 Marvel movie, and you'll notice the website got an update, so now the card lists are broken up into Phase 1, 2, and 3, and then within those phases, you choose the movie. That's cool. There's new, like, logos on the website. I think it looks a lot better now. There'll also be a link to that website, because since this is a supplemental product, it's on a separate website. However, this project, I'd like to get more videos out, because currently they're going out about once a month. I'd like to up that to 2. I mean, technically this makes it 2 this month, but I would love to make it go up to 2. Like, I know Thor: The Dark World is obviously the next movie, which was a not very well received movie, but it was actually really fun to make cards for. So that'll be next. But I really want to know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see more supplemental products, more interesting products, or do you just want to see custom cards? Like, I can design more than cards. I can design products. Like I said, this one would cost, or I didn't say cost, but you pay it and you get one of every member of the Iron Legion. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I could also make a cool product, or like, I could make Planeswalker decks or whatever. It probably wouldn't be Planeswalkers because there's not Planeswalkers in the set. But I can make other products. Like, would you guys be interested in seeing tokens, and would you be interested in seeing packaging? Because I can make all of that stuff. I just need to know what you guys want to see. On top of that, the project is kind of changing and evolving. I'm starting to use a lot more, like, new keywords, and I'm starting to make sagas a thing. And I'm reaching out because, well, we're up to like 500 cards or like 400 cards, and it's really hard to design cards and come up with ideas, so I'm kind of expanding my horizons. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section down below. Overall, this project has been a blast to work on, and I'm really excited to see where this goes in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this video was a lot less edited, and that's because the Iron Legion is not that big of a deal. I mean, they're in one movie, and they are just a bunch of cards that all do very similar things. So, yes, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!